Alyona loves to paint, and she's pretty good at it. While these may not be masterpieces, they certainly are advanced for a preschooler. She loves puzzles too, but only the challenging ones with lots of small pieces. At 4 and a half, Alyona seems to have a bright future ahead. And if she were here in the United States, she could easily overcome her biggest obstacle, a hearing impairment that also affects her speech. But in Ukraine, Alyona's disability makes her an outcast. Even though she's smart and loves to learn, she will not have the same opportunities as her peers. Her family is poor and can only afford the government-subsidized medical care. Since Alyona's birth, they have spent a lot of money on doctors, with limited success. Alyona's hearing was damaged by a high fever when she was a baby. Government doctors gave her standard hearing aids designed for elderly people, but they over-amplified the sounds.
They gave her terrible headaches, and she would get frustrated and pull them out.
Alyona grew up hearing only muffled sounds, so her speech never developed properly.
I would give away the last penny out of my pocket if my child came to me to say, "Mommy, Mommy." I only care for her to be able to speak.
The government medical care doesn't cover what Alyona really needs, a hearing aid with a frequency specifically for a child. Last year, the family suffered another tragedy. Alyona's father became ill suddenly and passed away. Alyona not only lost her father, but also the possibility of proper medical care.
My husband was bringing a good income. My greatest desperation was that I could not care for my child all by myself.
Orphan's Promise heard of the family's situation and learned that a simple hearing device would dramatically improve Alyona's ability to hear and speak. So they brought her to Kiev to see a hearing specialist. After extensive testing, Alyona was fitted with a pediatric hearing aid. Immediately, she could hear voices clearly.
Her face was so happy because she was able to hear. She started repeating words. She was completely different. It was the biggest honor for me as a mother. I would give up everything for it.
We visited Alyona in her home, and her grandmother showed us how the new hearing aid is helping this little girl's speech. Soon Alyona will be off to school, where she'll be able to learn just like other children her age. When Orphan's Promise helps a disadvantaged child like Alyona, it literally changes the course of their life. And during the process, their families are able to see God in a new way.
My child is being helped by people who never even met her and who receive nothing in return. So I'm reevaluating a lot of things in life. It shows to me there is a true God out there.